Live from the National News Studio, Sri Lanka.
Hello, good evening. Coming to you live from the National News Studio. Welcome to the news. I'm Clifford Richards.
A very good evening. I'm Nilanjali Ananda, and these are the headlines for tonight.
55 new hostels for government universities. Constructions commenced from the Vavuniya University. Building of a rich education environment in universities is a prime objective of the government, says the Prime Minister. The first Randoli Perahera of the Kandy Asala Perahera festival parading the streets now. New houses for 15 families who lost their houses due to the Uma Oya project. Today is the 83rd birthday of departed veteran songstress Dr. Nanda Malini. Heavy rains being experienced in several districts today as well. A Panama flag cargo vessel sunk in the Bay of Bengal. Moving on to the stories in detail. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya stated that creating a freer environment within universities to support settlement activities necessary for the nurturing of the country's future leadership is the key objective of the government.
She expressed these views while attending the foundation stone laying ceremony for the new student hostel at the University of Vavuniya. The foundation stone for the new student hostel at the University of Vavuniya was laid yesterday, marking the commencement of a project to construct 55 hostels in state universities island-wide. Under this project, the University of Vavuniya has been allocated a total of 4 hostels. The new building consists of 4 floors and can accommodate approximately 200 students at a time. Over 231 million rupees have been allocated for this purpose. Plans are also in place to construct another hostel under this project to provide facilities for approximately 200 more students. Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya stated that after several decades, they were able to make an investment for student welfare across a number of universities in 2026. She mentioned that by giving priority to universities such as Southeastern, Eastern, Uvellasa and Rajarata, they hoped to address the accommodation issues of around 16,000 students through those 55 projects. She asked everyone to take responsibility for maintaining the facilities so that they could be passed on to the next generation. Furthermore, the Prime Minister emphasized that there should be a vibrant cultural and political life within the universities as they are key places for nurturing future leaders, and highlighted that students should have a rich experience beyond academic activities. She asserted that they would have zero tolerance for ragging and reaffirmed their hope that this investment would foster a supportive environment for student activities across the university system.
පහසුකම් සහ සපෝට් කරන්න පුළුවන් සංස්කෘතියක් විශ්වවිද්‍යාල පද්ධතිය තුළ හැදෙයි කියන බලාපොරොත්තුවත් එක්ක තමයි අපි මේ ආයෝජන කරන්නේ.
Governor of the Northern Province, N. Vedanayagam, Deputy Minister Upali Samarasinghe and a number of people's representatives, government officials and others were present on the occasion. The Prime Minister also joined a special puja of blessings held parallel to the annual festival of the historic Munneshwaram Shivan Kovil, Chilao. The board of priests of the Kovil invoked blessings on the Prime Minister on this occasion. Later, she had a friendly chat with the visitors. The first Randoli Perahera of the historic Kandy Asala Perahera festival is parading the streets now.
Well, the Perahera started at the auspicious time of 6:44 p.m. today. Vasana Taska of the Ruhunu Katargam Mahadevala is carrying the sacred relics casket for the first Randoli Perahera. Vasana is flanked by Singaraja and Pulutisi Raja of the Sri Lanka Sri Darada Maligawa. The Perahera started facing the south and will return to Sri Darada Maligawa after parading through D.S. Senanayaka Vidya, reaching Deva Vidya and also Temple Road, as well as Colombo Street and E.L. Senanayaka Mawata and D.S. Senanayaka Vidya, and finally via Raja Vidya.
Hani Puja conducted annually in the traditional manner by the Adivasi leader Vanaspati Uruvarige Vanyalatho, parallel to the first Randoli Perahara of the Asala Perahara festival, was performed today at the Sri Dalada Maligava premises. The puja was performed by a group of 95 Adivasi people led by their leader Vanaspati Uruvarige Vanyalatho. The Hani Puja is performed in the morning of the first Randoli Perahara in veneration of the sacred tooth relic of the Buddha. Diyawadane Nilame Pradeep Nilangadala welcomed the Adivasi community at the Sri Dalida Maligava. Later the Hani Puja was performed in veneration of the tooth relics. Diyawadane Nilame Pradeep Nilangadala presented gifts to them in gratitude of their gesture.
Well, today, 23rd of August, marks the 83rd birthday of Dr. Nanda Malini.
Now, having rendered an incomparable service to the country's music field, she bid farewell to the nation yesterday. Dr. Nanda Malini, who enriched Sri Lanka's refined music culture for over 6 decades, while awakening a nation with her unique and powerful voice, was born on the 23rd of August 1943 in Lewanduva, Alutgama. She began her musical journey by singing the song Budu Sadhu on the Sri Lanka Broadcasting Corporation's Lama Mandape program. In 1961, she entered film playback singing by performing the song Galana Gangaki Jeevite along with Narada Disasekara for Ranmutuduva, Sri Lanka's first colour film. Emerging as the foremost female icon in the Sinhala music field ever since. It is noteworthy that a vast number of songs sung by her remain widely popular even today, and various other spheres. Furthermore, songs sung by her highlighting nationality and protest themes created immense controversy during certain eras. Concerts such as Satya Geetaya, Pavana and Hemantayedi leave an indelible memory among the public to this day. Having earned her Sangeet Visharada degree from the Bhatkanda Music Institute in India, she was honoured with numerous national and international awards, including 12 Saraswati Awards and 10 Presidential Awards as the best female singer for her exceptional vocal skills. Recognizing her service to the music field, the University of Visual and Performing Arts conferred an honorary doctorate upon Dr. Nanda Malini. Although she has departed from the nation, the songs she sang will remain an immortal memory from generation to generation. And that is our tribute to Dr. Nanda Malini. With that, we go in for a short break. We'll be back with more news from home after this break. for 15 families who lost their residences due to the landslides and the Uma Oya project.
Well, this has been provided for families who in fact were facing a high risk of situation of landslides within the commencement of the Umayo project about 15 years back. Well, this project is being implemented for 15 families in the Palle Rua division Hiloya who are facing high risk situation of landslides. The construction activities of the project commenced about 1 month back, and although the government took steps to provide a sum of 1.2 million rupees per house earlier, it had been raised to 2 million rupees later, taking into consideration that the earlier amount is insufficient. Residents of these families, due to the Umaoe project and losing their houses, faced various difficulties throughout 11 years. They also expressed their appreciation for fulfilling the justice for them after the present government came into power. Chairman of the Alla Pradesh Sabha, Venu Ramalin, and the group of officials visited the area yesterday in order to review the progress of the construction of houses.
According to the Department of Meteorology, several rounds of showers might occur in the western and Sabaragamu provinces as well as the Kandy, Nuwara, Galle and Mathura districts. The weather communique added that there might be light showers in the northwestern province as well. Fairly strong winds of 30 to 40 kilometers per hour in speed might intermittently prevail in the western slopes of the Central Hills, northern, north central, central and northwestern provinces, as well as Trincomalee and Hambantota districts. Wind speed of sea areas of the shores from Kankasanture to Chilao via Mannar and Hambantota to Puthwil will be at 50 to 60 kilometers per hour at times. Accordingly, those sea areas might stay rough intermittently, according to the Met Department. Remaining sea areas around the island will remain fairly rough. There is also a possibility of sea waves rising up to 2 to 2.5 meters off the shores from Puthulama to Colombo and Galle to Puthwil via Mathura. The Department of Meteorology informs the fishing and naval communities to those of those regions to be on alert on this weather situation. A severe drought situation has affected Anuradhapura area. The water level of Nachudubak tank has also sharply decreased. In case the drought persists the coming days, there might be a problem regarding drinking water supply, according to irrigation officials. We'll be back with international news after this break. Foreign media reports state that Panama flag cargo vessel carrying 24 crew members has met with an accident and sunk in the Bay of Bengal off the coast of Odisha.
Well, it is mentioned that there were 20 Chinese nationals and 3 Myanmar nationals and 1 Bangladeshi national aboard this vessel named MV Ocean Winner.
This was a vessel transporting a cargo of iron ore from Paradip port towards Singapore. Indian authorities confirm that the accident occurred at sea, approximately 240 nautical miles off the Paradip coastline. Foreign media state that operating according to the distress signal issued at the time the vessel met with the accident, the Indian Navy and Coast Guard immediately launched search and rescue operations. Rescue teams have managed to rescue 2 of the relevant crew members so far, and steps have been taken to deploy additional ships and vessels to locate the remaining missing personnel. Steps have also been taken to obtain the assistance of other nearby merchant vessels. The cause of the accident has not yet been revealed, and operations to search for the missing crew members are continuously underway. At least 14 people have been killed in a military airstrike targeting a Buddhist monastery in Myanmar's central Saiging region. Media reports state that the monastery located in Minmu township west of city of Mandalay was attacked in 2 instances. An elderly group participating in a meditation program organized for the Vassana season was hit by this attack. Pro-democracy rebel groups state that the deceased include 11 men and 3 women. Reports indicate that several individuals, including monks, sustained injuries in the incident. The Myanmar military denies allegations that it targets civilians, claiming it only carries out strikes against legitimate rebel targets. Internal conflicts of this nature have periodically escalated in Myanmar since the military seized power in 2021 by overthrowing Aung San Suu Kyi's democratic government.
Well, the ancient town of Purong in Hunan province is captivating visitors with nighttime displays of its iconic central waterfall.
Dropping 30 meters through the historic settlement, the illuminated falls illuminate traditional tertiary stilt houses, attracting tourists' 2,000-year-old mountain retreat. Tourists praised the town's unique atmosphere, describing the glowing waterfall alongside historic architecture as a breathtaking experience that highlights the area's rich cultural heritage. Renamed after the success of the film Hibiscus Town, Purong continues to draw crowds as the 1,000-year-old town hanging on the waterfall. The sky above Quito transformed into a vibrant canvas as 20 hot air balloons took flight at the 5th edition of the Balloon Festival in Mitad del Mundo. Attendees gathered early in the morning to catch the spectacle, with flight schedules strictly adhering to local weather conditions and essential safety protocols. Organizers confirmed that 19 of the participating balloons were piloted by international experts, including teams from Brazil and Mexico. Mitad del Mundo General Manager George Eduardo Carrera highlighted the event's evolution into South America's premier balloon festival, reflecting the location's stature as one of Latin America's top tourist destinations. Participating pilots praised the growing crowd, improved organization and expanding scope of the gathering compared to previous years. Beyond the aerial displays, visitors enjoyed family-friendly attractions, including local food fairs, classical vehicle exhibitions and live musical performances by Ecuadorian artists.
Well, Beijing has launched the second World Humanoid Robo Games at the National Speed Skating Oval, bringing together more than 2,000 robotic competitors from 16 countries. Over 5 days, these autonomous machines will compete in 51 events, including track, football, martial arts, and also real-world coordination challenges as well. The opening ceremony featured robos taking an oath alongside human performers before heading straight into competition. Highlights from the preliminary heats include a Chinese humanoid clocking 9.39 seconds 100-meter sprint, surpassing Usain Bolt's human world record, though under non-equivalent conditions. Running alongside the 2026 World Robo Conference, the event underscores rapid technological advancements and humanity's evolving symbiosis with robotics.
Now, the second cricket test between Sri Lanka and India commenced at the SSC grounds in Colombo today.
Well, in the first innings, India scored 300 runs for the loss of 5 wickets at the end of day's play today. India, after winning the toss, elected to bat first. A 1-minute silence was observed before the commencement of the match for the late Dr. Nanda Malini. Yashasvi Jaiswal and KL Rahul opened the Indian innings, and KL Rahul was out for 18 runs when the opening partnership was at 37. Yashasvi Jaiswal scored 45. Later, Subman Gill and Devdutt Padikkal contributed with a partnership of 120 runs for the third wicket. Subman Gill was out for 50 and Ravindra Jadeja added a valuable 43 runs. Devdutt Padikkal, with the second century of his test career, scored 117 in a unique feature. He scored a century in the first match of the series as well. Asitha Fernando grabbed 3 wickets for Sri Lanka.
You'll be so disappointed, K. Rahul.
Sri Lankan athletes were able to win a silver medal and 4 bronze medals at the continental level athletic championships of the world. The championship is being held in Bhubaneswar, India. Sri Lankan athlete Dilhani Lekamge won a silver medal in the javelin throw event with a distance of 58.98 meters. Shanika Lakshani won the bronze medal participating in the women's 1,500-meter event. She finished the race in 4 minutes 27.22 seconds.
Another quick time, the unofficial time just outside 4 minutes and 17 seconds.
Meanwhile, Dineth Induvara also won a bronze medal in the men's 100-meter event, finishing the race in 10.27 seconds. He also was able to secure the first place, participating in the preliminary round of the same.
Who had no one either side of him, he just had to focus on himself. 10.23, the unofficial winning.
Kalinga Kumarage, participating in the 400-meter men's event, won the bronze medal with a clocking of 45.61 seconds.
To get up on Kumar, but watch out as well for Justice Oritile as they come through the 200-meter mark. Barely, Tile's not having it, he's coming back, and Oritile will take the win. We just wonder whether Oritile there was just...
In the men's javelin throw event, Sumedha Ranasinghe also won a bronze medal with a clearance of a distance of 80.29 meters.
Richard, the javelin throw now seems to be becoming...
Now another 21 days remain for the Colombo Marathon 2026.
Well, the competition will commence from the Golface Green on the 13th of September, and National Television is the official media sponsor of this event.
Hi everyone, this is Kumar Sangakkara, former Sri Lankan and international cricketer. On the 13th of September, the city of Colombo in Sri Lanka comes alive with a historic first, the Colombo Marathon. Runners from all over the world and from within Sri Lanka will be able to come and take part in a historic first. It is not just a race, it is steps for peace and humanity. If you just want to get moving, bring your family and friends and take part in the 5-kilometer fun run. For the more serious runners, you have the 10-kilometer road race, you have the marathon, and also a half marathon. Register by the 1st of September. Get your running shoes on, lace them up, and let's all run for peace and humanity. Enjoy the race, enjoy the sweat, and as importantly, enjoy this beautiful country of mine.
The world's biggest marathon is coming to Sri Lanka, September 13th at 6 a.m. Live and exclusive on ChannelEye.
Well, it's time to get ready with the running shoes. On that note, we end the news. Do enjoy the rest of the programs together with Dilanjali. This is Clifford wishing you a good night.
Good night.